Aqua. Got A10. Yeah.
Alright, lesson 42.
Yeah.
Estimating with scientific notation.
Oh no.
Yay. This sounds so much harder.
It is.
It's actually pretty easy.
Can we
Was
use
it
a
as easy
calculator?
as the last lesson?
No, it's easier.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, estimating with scientific notation.
Good.
You may or may not remember from last lesson that the answer to one of the examples. What was that noise? Don't do it again. Shut the door, please.
This is on video, you know.
Alright, the answer to one of the examples from last lesson was 16 times 5280 times 5280 times 5280 times 12 times 12 times 12
Divide by 5.
inches cubed. Now, grab your calculator.
Yay!
What does that equal?
4.0697289977 times 10 to the 15th.
4
When it
point.
says E, does that mean times 10?
Yeah, that's what I got.
Okay. Yeah, I got it. You got it? That's what you got?
Mine has a.
Yes.
A lot of calculators, instead of saying times 10 to the, will have a small capital E. Now, is this an exact answer or is this rounded?
That's rounded, I believe.
That's scientific notation.
If I grab my calculator,
You get a totally different answer.
if I do 16 times 5280 times 5280 times 5280 times 12 times 12 times 12, I get this answer. 0, 6.
Then we should use your
Kobe is retiring.
So, do you think this is an exact answer or is
I'm
it
not
rounded?
touching it.
I'm pretty sure that's around.
Pretty sure that's exact.
That's an exact answer.
This is an exact answer.
But there's 3 zeros.
Exact.
Because it's not in
no.
scientific notation yet.
Yeah, this is not in scientific notation. This is what that actually is.
How? How? You have a big
I have
display. You
Is
have a huge.
it on the screen?
Yeah.
You have a huge
In
display.
focus?
Yeah.
Mr. Graydon, I love it how like some calculators they put it in scientific notation, but all
was
they do
Graham.
is move the decimal place and it's still like a 10-digit
Graham.
number, and they just made it longer. It's so stupid.
Right, now,
Calculators are stupid.
the answer from my calculator, if we round this to one significant figure, one significant digit,
4.
that would be the first one.
4
And
quadrillion.
is the 4 going to get rounded up or stay a 4 or get rounded up?
4.
4
So if I wrote this,
quadrillion.
if I wrote my number in scientific notation, rounded off to just the one digit before times 10 to the what?
15.
1 to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
15.
Is this, actually, no, that's approximate, not equal to. Is this approximate, and if we round this one off the same way, one significant digit, 4.0, so the 0 leaves, just makes this stay a 4 instead of running up to a 5. And we already have it in scientific notation. There we go. So you guys do not have a calculator like this that can do something like this.
Yeah, I do.
Where do I get
What?
I like how my calculator.
I can buy one.
My calculator could fit that entire number on it. You just have to scroll.
Okay.
But it doesn't.
But it didn't do it.
I know, it's stupid.
Because. All right, so what we're doing here is, let's say that you typed this into your calculator, and let's say that you forgot one of these 5280s. Do that.
Okay.
16 times 5280 times 5280.
Wait, wouldn't if you just take that number?
Accidentally skip one. Times 12 times 12 times 12.
7.707820032 times 10 to the 11th.
Okay, say again.
707.
7.7.
707820032.
2003.
Okay, 7.707 something or other.
82.
Times 10 to what?
2003.
Times 10 to the 11th.
Okay, times 10 to the 11th.
Yeah.
Now, let's say that you typed this in and you accidentally missed one of these and you didn't realize it. and you got this for an answer, is there any way that you would know that this was not correct?
Yeah,
How?
because it's done.
Alright, so let's say you type all this in and you accidentally forgot one of these and you got this answer. You would have no idea, you have no way of knowing that this is wrong, even though this is four decimal places off. That's a significant difference, right? So what we're doing here with this lesson is estimating using scientific notation. If we've got a whole bunch of numbers, here's what we're going to do. There we go. Convert each number into scientific notation. Scientific notation. And then round to one digit. Evaluate. You also do all the multiplication and division. Are we doing okay?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just trying not to be in the camera. Oh, wow. You guys sit like lol.
So multiply, divide, whatever it is that you need to do to evaluate what you've got. And then round answer to one significant digit again. Round answer to one significant digit. And then make sure it's in standard form for scientific notation. So scientific notation. So, in this particular problem here, we have 16. If we round that to one digit and convert to scientific notation, so these two things, whichever order you want to do it in, that rounds to 2 times 10 to the first. Right? 5280 rounds to what?
5.
5
Sorry, I was.
times 10 to the what?
3.
3. Okay. We've got 3 of those. 5 times 10 to the 3. 5 times 10 to the 3. 12 rounds to 1 times 10 to the 1.
Sorry.
All right, we've got 3 of those.
You could just do cube.
That's true. But
It's what you
Right.
do.
Now-
How'd you find 5 times 10 to the third?
that's 5,280 in scientific notation and rounded just to one digit. All right, because 5,280 is 5.280 times 10 to the third, and if we round that just to the one significant digit here, the 2 doesn't round this up. So we're just going to get rid of that. So 5 times 10 to the third is a rounded version of 5280.
Okay.
All right. So now with your calculator, do 2 times 5 times 5 times 5.
Wait,
And what do you get?
2 times 5 times 5 times 5.
250.
Okay. Times 10 to the 1 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1.
4, 7,
2 point.
10.
2.5 times 10 to the 15th.
I'm getting 2.5E50.
Okay. So going with the single digit numbers, multiplying those out, I get 250. Right. Doing all the powers of 10, that comes to 10 to the 13th. So we've now done that. Then we're going to, so since we started the problem by rounding to only one digit, our answer also needs to be rounded to only one digit. So we're going to round it to one digit and put it in proper scientific notation form. So I need to move the decimal place over 2. So that's going to be times 10 to the 15. And it's 2.5, which is going to round up to 3.
3.
So the estimated version of this is 3 times 10 to the 15.
Is that what we're going to have to do now?
So if this was a homework problem, your answer would be 3 times 10 to the 15.
So we're just doing more work to get the wrong answer.
Hold on, wait, what about the
You-
16?
You are finding out what the ballpark value of this is, without having to do all the specific numbers.
What about the 16?
We are estimating, we're not looking for an
have to
exact answer.
estimate.
If the instructions say estimate, then estimate.
What about the 16?
What, 16?
The 16 up the top.
That one?
Yeah.
Rounded it off to 20?
Oh, okay, that's where you got the 20. I was confused.
Yes.
I saw the 5s and I didn't see another 1.
Yep. So the 16 rounded up to 20,
Yeah.
and 20 in scientific notation, 2 times 10 to the first, and so we get here. Now, we are off. We're off by 1 with 15 zeros after it. However, it's the same number. We're in the same ballpark. 3 times 10 to the 15 versus 4 times 10 to the 15 is reasonable as an estimate, right? This is nowhere close.
Well, relatively.
That's a pretty big family tree if it's relative. All right?
Hey.
So that's the idea. Take whatever the expression is, these convert each factor to scientific notation and round it to 1 digit. Then evaluate, do the multiplication or division if there's some division. Usually on most of the problems there's going to be some multiplication and division. And then when you get your answer from that, make sure that your final answer is rounded to 1 digit and also in scientific notation. And that's lesson 42.
Cut.